Good morning, everyone. I'm going to here to found the resolve the technology's solution to the world's problems. First, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our principal, Mrs. Mwiki, for tremendous support for the Debating Parliamentary Voices Club in Mwiki Secondary School. I extend my gratitude to Coach Isaac for mentoring me to be who I am today. I equally thank my parents for allowing me to participate in this club. My value is humanity. What is humanity? Humanity is the human race, which includes everyone on earth. It is also a word for the qualities that makes us human, such as the ability to have compassion, be creative, and not be a robot or an alien. My value is upheld through the criterion of innovation. What is the true meaning of innovation? Innovation is the practical implementation of ideas that result in the introduction of new goods or services, also the improvement in offering goods and services. My criterion achieves humanity because innovation can be a powerful tool for addressing social and environmental challenges, and social impact that can provide motivation and inspiration for innovative thinking. I would like to define technology. Technology is the application of science used to satisfy endless human desires, which has played a key role in solving many pertinent issues that are plaguing our society today. The question of technology's role in solving the world's problems is leaving more questions than answers. Does it have the capability to solve problems that have long plagued humanity, or is it introducing new challenges, some of which could have far-reaching consequences? This was the title of an article written by Jana Anderson on the Pew Research Center, leading to my first quotation: generation of cells. Cell science has made progress through reductionist approaches, but integrating vast knowledge and making it accessible is challenging. Next generation virtual cells, which are dynamic 3D models that integrate information from diverse sources, including simulations, biophysical models, image-based models, and evidence-based knowledge graphs that could bridge theory and data by integrating diverse information and facilitating collaboration among researchers. These technological breakthroughs are some that transform cell biology. At first, it includes electron microscopy. Developed in the mid-20th century, it provided a significant leap in the resolution compared to light microscopy. Abbreviation as EM, it has enabled the identification of cellular organelles that reveal the ultrastructure of cells and provided insights into cellular processes such as endocytosis and exocytosis. Second of all is the DNA sequencing technologies. The development of high-throughput DNA sequencing technologies such as next-generation sequencing, in abbreviation NGS, has greatly accelerated genomic research. NGS also allows rapidly, cost-effective sequencing of entire genomes, enabling the identification of genes, also the regulatory elements. My second quotation, organ transplant. What technology is used in organ transplant? An organ transplant involves removing an organ from a person's body and putting it into someone who may be very ill or dying. In the modern era, the key challenges to transplantation include how to best individualize and possibly eliminate the need for lifelong immunosuppression. According to the National Library of Medicine, they have come up with recent advances in single-cell sequencing, nanotechnology, and CRISPR, in abbreviation cluster regulatory interspaced short palindromic repeats. Heading to my third quotation, drugs. A global data survey that happened on December 14, 2021 revealed that over 70% of pharma industry anticipate that development will be the area most impacted by implementation of smart technology. What does it teach you? It teaches that AI generates million times drug discovery. Molecular simulations help to model target and drug interactions completely in silico, that it has increased chemical compounds that has increased the opportunity to discover drugs more than 1 million times. In summary, I would like to include that technology can be a powerful tool for addressing pressing global issues. Its effective application requires thoughtful consideration ethical frameworks, and responsible implementation to ensure that its benefits are equitably distributed and promote the well-being of all individuals and the planet. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am code 3, and I will be cross-examining my partner. My question to you is that, as much as you say that technology has improved the provision of healthcare in the drugs and in the DNA improvement and sustainability of health, what do you think about technology increasing health problems? Because a research done by World Health Organization reveals that 78% of brain tumors are caused by the use of smartphones. Smartphones, which is a product of technological advancement. How do you come up with a solution to that? How is that a solution to our world's problems if it's creating a problem?
Okay, so it can be a disadvantage and advantage. So let's take a country for, let's say, India. India now has become the most advanced in terms of healthcare and drug discovery, which it has led to many patients go to India because they have technologies that can cure cancers, some of them cancer and brain tumors. So although it has become a problem, it can also be used as a solution, because not every time that technology can be disadvantage to the research.
I will argue that because the resolution is that technology is the solution to the world's problem, but we see that it causes a problem, see? And that 37% of heat-related deaths are caused by technology. How do you come up with that?
I disagree with your question. So technology, you know that technology is the application of scientific knowledge, right?
Yes.
And so technology, though they say that it can be caused by radiation or something, technology can also have a way to harness some of the solutions to the people they're facing. They are facing such illnesses that can be curable. Technology has the power through nanotechnology and CRISPR. The CRISPR which means clustered regulatory interspace short palindromic repeats, which have enabled technologies to use effectively to address these issues. Yes. And also single-cell sequence.
But what you're trying to tell me is that technological progress has merely provided us with an efficient means for going backwards, because we create something that will give us problems so that we can have a solution using something.
No. Okay, let me give a brief summary. See, back then, we didn't have any technology to cure some of these problems. Now we have technology in the 21st century, which means that we're able to articulate some of these grievances or problems that we are facing through the illnesses and through creating more genomic proteins can create generation of cells and can transplant organs.
I stick with my fact. Back then, just as you said, we didn't have technology that would improve that would help us cure some diseases that we had back then, but are now curable because of technology. Allow me to state the resolution, ladies and gentlemen. The resolution says that technology is a solution for the world's problems. Technology, the application of scientific knowledge in industry or daily life. This is a solution, this is the answer, or this is the thing that solves the matter, and the matter is the world's problems, the issues affecting the globe. such as climate change, poverty, health, environmental issues, and education. Allow me to give my acknowledgements. I would like to extend my gratitude before I begin to the Debating for Emerging Voices Club, the organizers, our lead coach, Judith Obreno, and the whole team in collaboration with the American Space. My heartfelt gratitude to the Chief Principal of Ngina Girls, my principal, Mrs. Mwanamisi Omar, for her unwavering support towards girl child empowerment. My coach, Madam Sipin, for always believing in me and for making me the person I am today. My parents, for always having my back. Thank you. Now I begin. I've stated the terms, technology, the solution for the world's problems. Technology, the application of scientific knowledge in industrial daily life, is the solution, the answer to the world's problems. My value premise is sustainability. And to meet this value premise, I have a criterion, which is personal initiative. Taking personal initiative in dealing with the world's problems. We need to view a problem as a personal problem. We need to work on it in terms of I and not we. Because we gives us the mentality is that it's not my fault. So I will just not take part of, I will not do anything. But then when you take it as a personal initiative, we will go far. Because it always begins with us. My first contention is environmental issues. The production of electronic devices, products of technology, coupled with program of obsolescence and development of increasingly powerful infrastructures, requires a large amount of natural resources. Did you know that? Such as the extraction of minerals, metals, and fossil fuels. This leads to insignificant environmental impacts, such as deforestation, soil degradation, and water pollution. Everything we stand against. Energy needed to power servers. Again, products of technological advancements. Data centers and devices favors the emission of greenhouse gases, leading to global warming. An article published by Standard states that the more energy used by a data center, the more greenhouse gases, which means increasing the data center's carbon footprint. Recently, we discovered that our Earth warmed by 1 degree Celsius, about 2 degrees Fahrenheit, where 2023 was the hottest year. Now, we've known that technological advancement began way back, like in the 90s. And we've seen that ever since then, this problem of global warming has increased. Meaning ever since we began producing technological advancements or producing technology or increasing our use of technology, global warming has increased. While 2023, which is just last year, was the hottest year ever recorded. That is a research done by National Geographic. According to the World Health Organization, climate change caused by deforestation and chlorofluorocarbon emissions caused 37 heat-related deaths. My second contention. Poverty. I used data from a new international data set, the European Skills and Jobs Survey, to create a unique measure of skill displacing technological change, SDGs. Defined as technological change that may render workers' skills obsolete. At this point, that has rendered workers' skills obsolete. Means that your skill is no longer needed or required because of redundant by a machine the company has digitalized because of technology. I discovered from a research conducted by IZA that 60% of adult workers in the EU are impacted by SDGs. This ratio, in fact, is 28 in Estonia. Workers affected by SDT also experience job insecurity, majorly across all the 28 EU countries. This means that because of redundant, due to technology, due to digitalization of organizations and companies, workers are rendered unemployed, which increases poverty because you have no source of income. Now, thank you so much for this time. That is all.
Code 05, here to cross-examine a fellow professor. So, I have a question. How does the technology increase the height of carbon footprint? And which year was it?
It's recorded by, it has been recorded, I give this one. It has been recorded by the National Geographic. 1 degree Celsius by 2 degrees
But
Fahrenheit.
at what year?
20, the recording.
Yeah.
By 2023, they did the survey at 2023.
You mentioned that what is the factor that causes poverty? Because I remember that your research
Factor that
done by
causes-
ISA said that technology has become the factor that increased the poverty.
Yes. You've asked about the factors that increase poverty. Poverty is basically unemployment. No line of income, no source of income. You don't have income because of redundant. Why you used to work, you can't anymore because there's a machine that replaced you. So that is the factor that has increased poverty.
Can you explain why the employers are forcibly leaving because the technology can be used to create employment opportunities?
How?
Okay.
I will ask you this question. You've said that it has increased employment opportunities. I am arguing that it has not. I am arguing that because of technology, people are being redundant. People are being laid off. They are being sacked because they cannot maintain their job because they don't know how to use these equipments, or these equipments are working in their place. So I don't have a job anywhere because of digitalization of the organization. That is my answer.
You mentioned that technology can be used to destroy the oceans, yes?
No, but yes.
But I think technology can be used to control the ocean cleaner.
Okay, you think, okay, listen to this. Technology, ocean cleaners. As much as you argue that it's good for ocean cleaner, this same technology has been seen to cause air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, because of industries, processing industries that use machines. And you know, technology is applied scientific knowledge in everyday life or industry. So applied scientific knowledge, basically industry nowadays, according to us, everything in industry is mechanized. So because of these machines, we are causing soil pollution, oil spillage in the soil, where it eliminates every oxygen molecule in the soil, death to the organisms, air pollution, because of the smoke emitted by these industries. Because of the smoke emitted by these industries, there is air pollution, which causes 37% of heat-related deaths.
My formative rebuttal, I would like to state that biodiversity is the variety of living things and their interactions, and the great reduction in biodiversity over the last 50 years is one of the most important global challenges of our time today. Human activity has put nearly 1 million species at the risk of extinction since 1972, and the consequences cannot be ignored. The latest report from the Capgemini Research Institute focuses on biosphere integrity closely tied to biodiversity. Biodiversity loss will cause breakdown of our ecosystem's ability to provide food, clean water, air purification, and pollution of crops, just to name a few. Capgemini's research found that AI, artificial intelligence, is the common technology investment for biodiversity, followed by 3D printing and robotics. Several organizations right now are actively investing in technologies like drones, sensors, satellite imagery, and AI to monitor and safeguard biodiversity. Example, NASA, which is now collaborating with other partners across the globe to monitor biodiversity changes in near real time by linking satellite data to get on actual ground measurements. Over the past decade, has been tremendous advances in new technology, such as tools that can be used to position to make major breakthroughs and defining and providing optimized and personalized care for the biodiversity.
You talk of biodiversity. You talk of the initiatives they are taking so that they can watch for this biodiversity. That's what they want now. NASA is working with organizations to achieve biodiversity. As per which year? Thank you. You will answer that, but let me tell you something. There's something called the Paris Solution. Happened in 2018, recorded by the UN. 2018 is when they are realizing these countries came together and they decided that we are now wanting change now in 2018 after all of this has happened. So technology causes, then you realize, oh, it's time, oh, let me clean up. So this isn't really fair biodiversity. You will give me the year when NASA and the organizations came up with this resolution. So thank you. And you talked of AI. As much as AI is is like technology, improving our everyday world, is making work easier for us. AI has also been a cause to insecurity. There is a certain institution. Do you know that because of AI, there is so much cyber insecurity today, nowadays? Because I can learn how to code and I can just hack your account. That is technology. That is a problem technology has created, not solving. So we can't really say that technology is the solution to the world's problems, because it's creating problems, and that's not what you're against. You are saying that, yes, it creates problems, but it is solving them. So it is not a solution, because these problems, we did not have them in the beginning. They were not there. So we can't really talk of technology being a solution if it's causing problems, when they're just realizing how to solve them in 2018, like the Paris solution, honestly. So thank you again.
Okay. When you think of new technologies in terms of medicine and drugs, we tend to conjure images of futuristic AI computers, 3D printed organs, and robot surgeons. The ambitious and lesser explored methods, which is currently being applied in drug discovery and development, however, could just prove to be just as exciting. The same year, the US tech company NVIDIA launched Cambridge One, the UK's most powerful supercomputer, to help British healthcare researchers solve some of the industry's most urgent healthcare challenges. Along with the launch of this Cambridge One supercomputer, it has the potential to significantly accelerate and optimize every stage of drug research. You said that the NASA is collaborating. I'll give you the year. The year it was 2020 that they found this research.